Hi there, Stampers. It's Lori Helvig with Lori Stampin' Creations, and today I want to share with you this card that I made at a recent class. And instead of using a die to cut out this image here, we're going to emboss. So I will show you how to do that in just a second. And then also the flowers here, I use some Wink of Stella to paint color on there. So I'll go ahead and show you what I did. I do want to start with my color combo first, like I like to share the palette. This is Very Vanilla, Crushed Curry, Garden Green, and Rich Razzleberry. So those are my four colors. And then for the sentiment along the side of the card, I used Vertical Greetings, so the gals could pick out any of these words that they wanted. And then I used Oh So Eclectic stamp set for the flowers. And then these are the matching Eclectic layers dies. So this one right here is what I'm going to focus on, and I'm going to show you how to, like I said, instead of cutting with this die, which is what it's normally supposed to do, I'm going to emboss with it. So kind of cool. Stampin' Up! Came up with this, these embossing mats. Okay, so in the catalog, in the Big Shot section, you'll see the embossing mats. And with that, you get the blue one, which we're going to use today, and a gray one, and then this white cutting pad. So you get three things for $15. Okay, so these two, the blue and the white, are what we're going to use on this card. Okay, so in order to make your sandwich for that card, you take the platform and you build from the ground up like we do with our sandwiches. Okay, so this is the platform, and then a standard cutting plate. And then you are going to, this is our piece of vanilla, and we're actually going to put the die. You can center it on here, and then use that washi tape. Everybody has some washi tape lying around because I love washi tape. Love it, love it. Well, I've got lots of retired, so just use a retired washi tape for things like this. And you are just going to tape this down so it stays in place. Oops. Just some washi tape. It's just perfectly fine. Okay, so then you're going to turn it upside down, which is totally different than what we're used to. So you put the die with the cutting edge up is what you end up with. You got your cardstock, you got the blue, and you got the white. So I'm going to step away from the camera for just a minute over here to the Big Shot. And it goes through so smoothly, you don't even think it's doing anything at all, but it actually makes a wonderful embossing image. So let me peel off this washi tape. Voila! I don't know if you can see that. See how that's raised instead of cut. So I tell you what, those embossing mats are just the neatest thing since sliced bread, as my mom would say. Anyway, really, really cool. So that's what I did for that card. I'll bring it back so you can see. This is the embossed instead of cut. Okay, so now we're going to go to the Wink of Stella for those flowers real quickly. So I used Rich Razzleberry as one of my colors, and I just stamped this flower. I'll just do a couple on here because I've got this scrap of vanilla cardstock, so we're just gonna do a couple flowers. Okay, and then with our block, I just used a little small block and just go like that. Then you've got your color directly on your acrylic block, and you take Wink of Stella. I love Wink of Stella. She's my friend, Stella. And then you're just gonna use this as our palette and our little artist brush. So you're just going to pick up the color and simply start coloring in the flowers. Now this is a little dark. Normally I wouldn't use it that heavy, so I got a little carried away. But you just keep coloring in the flowers using the Wink of Stella. So a little goes a long way. You just want it real light and subtle. And I'm not very good at watercoloring, as you can tell, but this is the general idea. For those of you that are really good, you know that you do have shades of light and dark on your flower. So when you get done, you have your shades of your different razzleberry on there, and then plus you have a sparkle because of that Wink of Stella. So that's what you do with your color on your block and your Wink of Stella. And then I'll bring the card back, and it really shimmers. So you've got the color and the shimmery on both those flowers. Okay, so that's a couple things I wanted to share with you on this card, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions about this card or any Stampin' Up! Products that I used, you can visit my blog at createwithlori2.blogspot.com. createwithlori2.blogspot.com. Sorry about that. Thanks for stopping by.